Hi, and thanks so much for joining me. Today we are talking about the Luxury Lip Collection by Wayne Goss. If you'd like to see that, please keep watching. We're gonna get right to swatches. I know that's why you're here, so we'll do a little chit chat about everything as we do the swatches. So I'm going to remove this. I have the Chatty Hummingbird Collection Honeysuckle on right now, so I'm going to remove it. So this is the natural color of my lips. So there's quite a bit of color to begin with. So that's why when I looked at this collection, I eliminated some of them because they just looked too light for me. And I know that this project is a core collection of his. His vision is that these would look great on anybody. Mel Thompson looked beautiful in all of them. And then Michelle Wong was sent the entire collection, which I'm sure you've seen. That helped me reference a little bit better. I'm still deeper than her, so I'm more medium skin toned than her, but it gave me a little bit more of a reference point, so I was thankful she received that and tried them all on for us. So we've got this one right here. We're gonna start with this lip gloss. This is in the shade Cherry Blossom, and this one was described, I took notes, I watched the video again, I took notes. This is described as a pink, a nice balance of warm and cool. So I thought this would be like a really nice neutral lip on me. So even though this looks a little bit deeper in this, like deeper than a lot of them, it's still really light on me. So I would hesitate myself going any lighter than this. Now I do have some dryness, can you see? Let me just do this justice and let me exfoliate. I didn't realize my lips were that chapped, so let me try this again. So I appreciated that they had all kinds of swatches, but I noticed that they are either on a fair skin tone or a deep skin tone, but the medium skin tone I didn't see. So I hope this helps if you were somewhere in the middle. That one is really nice. That's very wearable. There is a slight mintiness to it. That's what he described. He wanted, let me see, how did he say it? He wanted a hint of mint. So that is very beautiful. So if you don't like mint, there is definitely some mint in there, but I don't mind. It's not like it is a stinging kind of mint, like in some of those plumping lip glosses. It's not like that at all, but you can definitely sense that there is a hint of mint. So this again is Cherry Blossom, the gloss. So I think this helps you see what it looks like if you have pigment to your lips already, because it will influence things, especially like a gloss. So I brought my clay to Poets and Eye and Lip Makeup Remover. Let's go in with this one. It's got a bit of shimmer. This one is Antique Rose. I think I meant to go in with this first. So this is described as beige rose with gold and silver. I thought this might be a nice topper. Ooh. That goes really well with something like this, like a taupey color. And I am seeing a little bit of that silver come through as well. It's a really nice emollient kind of lip gloss, but I'm not feeling that stickiness, which is nice. He said with these lip glosses, he wanted a glass-like finish. Again, this one is Antique Rose. So I wanted to show you these just by themselves. Of course, when you pair them with a lip, it's going to look different. I probably would wear this one over something else. This one left behind some visible shimmer, little micro glitter almost. So just know that that has that component. We're gonna go in with this next lip gloss, Chrysanthemum. And I picked this because, of course, you know, I'm always looking for a beautiful coppery color. This is not quite coppery. It's got a lot of rose in it. This one's described as a brown gold. So let's see how this looks on. So this is very close to my lip color. So far of the glosses, I think I would wear this one the most. I mean, this is just first impression, really, Cherry Blossom by itself as something I would just keep in my bag. These two I might put on top of other lipsticks though. They're all beautiful and I love the way that they feel. I'm trying to think if it reminds me of another lip gloss, which I cannot think of right now. These are bespoke formulas. He created the formulas himself. He self-funded this project, which is quite amazing. Oh, speaking of self-funding though, he did mention he is sorry if these are sold out. Some of them I saw are sold out already, but since he is self-funding, he doesn't have like a huge inventory ready to go. but he is continuing to make them. If you're disappointed your shade is not in, he is working on that. So keep checking back on Beautylish. We're gonna go in with lipsticks. So those were the 3 lip glosses I picked up. Let's go ahead with a lip color, and I wanted to go from lightest to deepest. And again, some of the lip shades just looked so light, I thought they weren't gonna work on me. So this is the lightest of the shades that I picked. This one is in Dahlia. I think he said Dahlia. I knew someone with the name Dahlia. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but this one is described as pink and peach warmth. This is perfect for me. I always am looking for a peach hue, so I'm curious to see how this looks on. I'm afraid it's going to be a little bit light. We'll see against my natural coloring how this looks. In terms of my lip color, because we already have so much color here. Okay, right away it's really smooth going on. Yeah, I can see that anything lighter than this would have been tricky. I would have had to buy a lip liner as well. Oh, I did pick up one though. The reason why I've never picked up any brushes of his is actually because of him. I had watched Wayne Goss since, I don't know how long, years. He's the first YouTube creator I ever subscribed to. This was back in the day when there were no unlimited minutes in terms of data, so I would actually get charged extra because I was watching his videos beyond my plan that I had, so I would have to pay every month because I was watching his videos. Yes, so Wayne Goss is one of the reasons I started my YouTube channel. I was inspired by what he was doing. I learned a lot from him, but then I wanted to see how these things worked on me because I'm a different coloring, different features, so I wanted to see how they were working on me. So I was trying out the things I was seeing on his channel just in my room quietly by myself. Actually, my husband encouraged me to share what I was doing on YouTube, so that's kind of how I started. So wanting to test all those colors and techniques on someone with different coloring, different features. And so, oh, I didn't get to why I haven't bought his brushes. Hold on, let me get rid of this color. So this again is Dahlia. Okay, next let's go in with this color. This is Orchid. And I usually think of Orchid as like a purpley color. I don't know why, but this is described as burnt terracotta. It's supposed to be good with bright, vibrant eyeshadows. You can see I went to the warmer colors. Oh, this is almost like, I wonder how this would look on someone with cool skin tones because this is looking really warm on me and I have warmer skin tones. So the reason I don't have any of his brushes is actually because of him. He's the one who started talking about Ray Morris brushes, and so that's when I started collecting them. And I've been so happy with the Ray Morris brushes that I don't really go outside of those. So that's why I don't have any of his brushes. But I'm curious about them. But you know how Ray Morris has the magnet system? I really like that. So any other brushes kind of get pushed aside because they don't work with the magnet system. But I hear really great things about the brushes. Okay, so this is Orchid. So you can see really how warm this is. And again, so far I'm liking the feeling of these lipsticks on. Really easy to apply, very hydrating. Oh, that's another thing I really liked about what he said in his video is that he tested these on 50-year-old, 60-year-old women to ask them about comfort, hydration, because that's another reason I got into YouTube. Let me remove this. It's because as I was getting older, oh, by the way, if you don't know, I'm 48 now, so I'm close to that range he was looking at for 50 and 60-year-old. I didn't really start wearing makeup until my 30s when I needed it, because once you start to get older, things start happening, and like for me, it was dark spots. So how can I address those things? Eyebrows getting more sparse. So really, makeup needs to work. So I thought it was a valuable information to share with everyone how well makeup actually performs on someone who is not 18. I actually didn't wear that much makeup when I was 18. I don't think I wore a little bit, but I really need it to perform. So I think that's important information. Plus some of the products are very costly. So you don't want to make a mistake of buying something that doesn't work. So that's another reason I wanted to share what I was testing out anyway and let people know how things were working for me. This is in Zinnia, and this is described as, my notes again, fuchsia and red. So he said if you have trouble finding a red, try this. And you know I have trouble finding a red. I have two reds that I really love. And let's see how this one compares. Okay, if I stayed inside the lines, that would help. Hopefully I didn't totally mess up my makeup there. Yeah, I would call this one a wearable red. It's not as intense as the other reds that I have, which are Clé de Peau 103 Legend and House of Sillage King. Those reds are very serious reds. So this is a very approachable kind of red, I would say. So it has a nice warmth to it that I think works really well with my skin tone. So those were the 3 lip glosses, 3 lipsticks. I have a lip liner. So let me remove this again. So I only picked up one, and this is one of the lighter ones. And I noticed, which was interesting, is that the lip pencils are actually on the deeper side, and I don't really wear lip pencil anyway, let alone on the deeper side. If anything, I just use it to kind of even out the exterior and neutralize this so you get the real shade of the lipstick. He wanted to make these like a kohl lip pencil rather than like a waxy kind of creamy lip pencil. Ooh, okay, that applied really well. Did you see that? It's really smooth going on. So I'm just going to do all my whole lip. That was impressive. Usually I have a hard time with lip. I think that's why I don't wear a lip liner. Yeah, because it's usually like dragging on my lips, but that went on really smoothly. So let's go ahead and put a lip gloss on top. I want to put this on just because I think that's my favorite lip gloss so far. The one in Cherry Blossom. So for those of you who, like me, always wanted to have like a lighter lip color, but your natural lip color fights with the color because it's so intense, this combination was actually really nice. That lip pencil and then this lip gloss did a nice, like, this is the color I had been looking for a long time, but I never found it in a lipstick. Okay, wait, not never. The Tom Ford Sable Smoke came close, but the fact that it was able to cancel out my lip color with this lip pencil, which is very smooth going on, is a combination I think I will be using quite a bit. I know it doesn't look as good on camera as some of the dark colors, but in real life, like this is what I'm comfortable wearing. So I love that combination. I'm glad I just put that together. That was kind of fun. So I like that a lot. But let's just see, I took some notes. I just wanted to make sure I say everything. And these colors were inspired by colors you see around you in the world and wanted these colors to work on everyone. So I would be curious about the lighter colors, although I'm not willing to buy them because I don't think I would use them, because I don't know if they would work on me, because the lighter color, like that was about as light as I could go. The Dahlia was about as light as I could go. I really don't think that the lighter colors would work on me. But the ones that I picked are definitely things that I would wear, so that's how I selected them. Like I said, I saw his video and then I watched Michelle's video and I took notes. So as I was watching her video, I was writing down the ones I wanted. So that's how I ended up with this list. I'm sure Wayne will never see this video, but I just wanted to say congratulations, because to go from YouTube to your own makeup line is so exciting. I can't even imagine anything like that ever happening to me, but to see other people do it, it's so exciting to watch that, especially someone like him. He's so discriminating. That's why I was willing to purchase all of these, because I know lots of people with YouTube channels come out with their own lines or collaborate with a big company on their own lines, but I just know that he is super discriminating, so I knew that these products would be good. I did buy more than I normally would buy from a line, but A, I wanted to support him, B, I knew it was gonna be great, and C, I saw some colors that I had not seen before. So they are very close to each other. If you look at them all together, they look very closely related, but they're also different. So just the slightest tweak of a warmth or coolness to a lipstick will totally change it. So I understand what he was doing there with that. So I think that there are colors for everyone. It's just finding the right shades, because I do think that not all of them would look pretty on me. They all looked really good on Michelle and Mel, but I don't know, I don't think they would all look good on me, but these particular ones do. So if you have skin tone like me and you were wondering, because I think that was kind of like the missing piece there when this launched, is that we weren't able to see it on people with medium skin tones. So I hope that helped. I would recommend these, yes. Formula is wonderful. I will continue to wear them though and see how they wear over time, but just initially they felt really luxurious, like any other high-end cosmetic line out there. And that's what I feature on my channel, are luxury beauty products. So this is definitely up there, if not better than some of the ones I've tried. So congratulations on a beautiful line. I can't wait to see what else is in store. And that's it for today's video. So please take care of each other, stay well. And if you enjoyed this video, if you learned something, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Thanks.